I didn't have my microphone ready to stream, if I'm being honest. I am Briok, I Died at Games. Welcome to the stream. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XI. I know that's a shock, since we've been playing it all week long. But I am really having fun. Let me say hello to my link shell. I wish I didn't have to type. I wish I could just transfer my thoughts into the link shell. But I can't do that, so here we are. I am going to be leveling up my Black Mage tonight, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level a Black Mage. I have played a little bit today. I played off stream for like 30 minutes at lunch. And I am negative 100 experience points for the day. I died twice. I died twice while I was playing. Is the music playing? Oh, you know what? I turned it down last night when I was talking about meth. That's a weird way. That's a weird thing to say, I guess. Last night when I was talking about meth, I forgot to turn my sound back up. I need some mana. That's the problem with playing a mage. You always need mana. Does everybody like my level 1 gear? I don't know how to zoom in. Here, let's use the keyboard for that. Oh, there it is. You like that? Like that? Oh. Oh. That's me being sexy, by the way. Oh. Anyway. I hope everybody's having a good night. I had a great night last night. I've had a pretty good day. I went for a run first thing this morning. Got a bit more sleep last night. Still hot as hell in my house, but the window unit cooled down the first floor pretty well. Got down to 81 overnight. Oh my god, can you imagine that? Getting down to 81 degrees. And last night, by the way, I don't even really remember doing this. I got my woodworking to 4. Last night was a big night. It was a big night for me. I played a really long time. Butcher Lee has examined me. He's into my level 1 gear. Boom. Dead bat. One shot the bats. Should just do that every time. I'll be level 9 in no time. Audioholics killing Leapy Lizzie. Leapin' Lizzie. Leaping Lizzie. I didn't realize how ridiculous that name was. I was watching an ad earlier on TV. I was watching live TV, which I never do. And I was watching an ad for... what was it for? Now I don't even remember. It was just so ridiculous. It was all these parents being like, no, that's not okay. And it was them getting in front of their kids, And it was some medicine for kids. Like, the parents were, like, defending their kids from the meds. But then it was a medicine ad. I don't even remember the name of it. I should have written it down. It was so ridiculous. It was something I wanted to show the viewers tonight. I was going to pull it up on YouTube because I thought it was so crazy and I didn't write it down. Fuck. I have failed you. I failed as a streamer. I think I'm going to grow out my hair and have a man bun. Just, you know, put my hair in a ponytail. Alright, let's go kill more bats and hares. Hairy bats. I think that mesmerizer is going to kill me. So I pulled this mesmerizer earlier and it pulled the sheep with him, which I didn't know could happen, and he killed me. Let's go with paralyze. Alright, he used poison. Let's go with poison. Let's go with water again. Alright. We're gonna kill the Orcish Mesmerizer. Let's go. Alright, Forced Hair. Dead Forest Hair. That Mesmerizer gave me a lot. Blind and Bind. I wonder if they sell for anything. Probably not. Decent challenge hair. Or sheep. We're just gonna kill some more easy rabbits. Hey, Game Lounge. I'm going to tell you what, I must have been doing a lot of bathtub math because I don't remember the end of the stream. How are you doing today? I had so much fun last night. And literally had a lot of fun. I got off of this, and I wish I had streamed longer, to be honest, because that's how into it I was and how much fun I was having. Because I got off of here and I must have been awake for like 2 to 3 hours. I couldn't get to sleep. I was so excited about our stream last night. And today, hold on, I gotta turn the sound down. I can't hear myself talk. I don't know how like radio DJs do it, where they're like, and now we're gonna listen to Green Day, and it's super loud and they're still talking over it. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they can't hear the music. So last night, I got off of here, and I was trying to think about what we could do today to, like, be better than yesterday, because yesterday was so good. And today I was watching TV. I was just saying this a second ago to myself, but I was watching TV, and this ad came up for a medicine for kids. And I don't even know the name of the medicine. I can't remember it. I didn't write it down. But it was an ad with all of these kids and their parents just like pushing them aside and being like, no, stop, don't do it. And it was like, no, you can't do that to my kid. And it was like, it was an ad for children's medicine to give their children. But the ad was like crazy. It was like their kids were being attacked by medicines. It didn't make any sense. And I wish I had written it down because I would have YouTubed that and we could have watched that. Yeah, Bill and Ted 3 was great, except that was the copyright claim I got. Exactly like I said it was going to happen. That's the exact claim. It's like, you're not allowed to show our advertisement for our movie. How dare you advertise for us? What? What is that bullshit? What is that bullshit? Like, I am telling people to go watch your movie, and you're telling me that I'm getting a copyright claim on your ad? That's ridiculous. I wish I was joking about that, too. That's truth. That is the honest truth. That I got... The claim that I got was the Bill and Ted trailer. Alright, come on, fodder. We're gonna kill you. Just wash the fodder away. Alright. Yeah, last night was good though. I had a lot of fun. There's been a couple streams where I've had fun at this point, like, cause you know, I'm almost at 90 days of streaming. But last night's was really good, I think. I don't usually leave my stream going, you know what, Briok, you did a good job. You did an alright job. People liked watching your stream. And last night, I feel like that was how it went. We could actually spend the next hour watching clips of medicine ads for kids. Now that would be a disaster. I don't want to do that. Anyway, yeah, there's... Actually, that could be a lot of fun, now that I'm thinking about it. I was kind of making it a joke, but I think that would actually be a lot of fun. Let's watch all the medical ads that are targeted towards children. I don't have a lot of political things to say, but after watching a couple of ads today on TV, because I actually watched live TV today, I like Judge Judy. It's a sweet little sin I have. But I really think that those ads are fucked up. Like, I don't know how the medical companies get away with it, the pharmaceutical companies. Like, this is going to cause seizures in 9 out of 10 people. It's like, well, why are you advertising it then? I don't want something that causes seizures. Oh, that dude gave me Protect. That was cool. That was really nice of him. That's what I'm talking about. People playing on the server are super nice. He had no reason to help me out, and he still did. Dead hair. Yeah, when they're like, side effects equal death. It's like, what? That's not a side effect. That's an outcome. That's what happens when you take this medicine, and death is it. That's the end. And I don't know if I can beat death at Battleship. Might have to go see Super buff me in jail one day. Save the world. That whole movie premise is retarded too. As much as I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey, it was the most stupid premise of any movie. Did you ever watch Hot, Wet American Summer? There's actually a great scene in that movie. Now I'm going to pull that one up. We're going to get another... Alright, there's one scene in it that I'm going to pop up because I think it's so great. But I'm gonna save that one. We'll come back to it. Because I have to turn down my sound on my game. It's a big thing. We'll just give it like 10-15 minutes. Because that's what's going to save the stream tonight. I'm going to say something dumb and we're just going to go to that scene. It wasn't a great movie. There were parts of it that were funny. I don't think I have a very refined taste in movies. Like, I'll watch pretty much anything, at least once. I've said this on stream before, but one of the first movies that I really got into and liked was Maximum Overdrive with Emilio Estevez. When I was growing up, I lived outside of Atlanta, and we didn't have cable. But because we were close to Turner Broadcasting, we got TNT, TBS, you know, all of his network TV affiliates were free because they broadcast them on an antenna for Atlanta. And every Friday night, there was this TV movie series where they'd broadcast random, like, B movies. I did not see Repo Man. That's another Emilio film? He was really hot for like 3 years. Anyway, in that movie night, they had this redneck who would host it. He had this plaid shirt and cowboy boots. He'd sit in a rocking chair. And he would host like a series of like Fright Night movie monster things. So they'd have sci-fi and horror movies. And that's the first time I saw Maximum Overdrive, where like a meteor is coming by the Earth and all of the machines on Earth come alive and start attacking humans. And the main bad guy in it, the antagonist of Maximum Overdrive, is this giant 18-wheeler with a Green Goblin mask on the front of the truck. That's the entire... You know what? We're going to hold off on Hot Wet American Summer, but I'm going to show you the Maximum Overdrive ad. Alright, hold on. This is just so ridiculous. I gotta turn down sound now. I gotta turn it down. We're gonna... It took me less than 5 seconds to go to YouTube here. Alright. Maximum Overdrive, the trailer. Again, it's probably pretty quiet. You might need to turn your sound up.
Hi. My name is Stephen King. I've written several motion pictures, but I want to tell you about a movie called Maximum Overdrive, which is the first...
This is the trailer. They have Stephen King, who wrote it, advertising the film.
What the dickens is going on around here?
A lot of people have directed Stephen King novels and stories. And I finally decided if you want something done right, you ought to do it yourself.
Who was driving? I don't know.
It's coming after us!
It was my first picture as a director.
This is so bad.
I sort of enjoyed it.
I don't know.
I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right.
You want a war? You got one.
I just want to get the hell out of here.
There's Emilio Estevez!
Time with me and my friends at the Dixie Boy. Spend some time in the dark.
Please don't let us be in the dark.
Help me.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. And that's a promise.
This movie wasn't scary at all, by the way. This movie was just stupid. Emilio Estevez again! He's in the trailer twice!
Jesus coming and he is...
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
This is amazing! If that trailer didn't make you want to watch the movie, I don't know what would. I don't know why you would watch anything but that movie. It's so good. Alright, we're gonna watch more YouTube later because I want you to see that scene in Wet Hot American Summer. But I absolutely love... Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I'm gonna die! Why? Oh fuck! Alright, hold on. Can I save myself? Let's bind it. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay. Let's cure ourselves up. That's what I get for watching a movie trailer. I'll look up Repo Man 2. We'll look at that too. Maximum Overdrive, though, was one of those movies that I just absolutely loved. I adored that movie. It is so terrible. It is an absolute shit movie. But it's so entertaining. And I highly recommend watching it if you haven't seen it. I know that's a terrible way to advertise for it. Like, this is terrible and you should hate it. But it's so good. Alright, let's see if I can not die to this thing. That's what I get for going AFK. I normally don't stream on Tuesdays. I just want to call that out. My family not being here means I'm free to do this. So tonight's a special night. Usually I just stream on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm gonna die. There's no way I kill this guy. Well, maybe I'll luck out. He's not hitting me for a ton. Bonus night is me playing Final Fantasy XI still, again, and watching YouTube clips, apparently. I don't know if that's good streaming. Good quality streaming. Oh my god, please, fucking kill him, dude. Alright, there we go! So Repo Man had Emilio Estevez too. Is this Emilio Estevez Tuesday? In my search now is YouTube medicine for kids. That's... I'm gonna get called. I'm gonna get called. Oh, man. I was looking up the ads. I thought it'd be funny. Oh, man, the whole movie's on YouTube. Somebody posted, like, 10 clips of it or something. Alright, while I'm resting, we'll watch this one, too.
Every day, we're told, stay apart. But what if that's only a part of the story? What if the whole story is to stay a part of community? Stay apart.
Is that an ad against, like, staying apart from each other? That's fucked up. That's more fucked up than anything.
In the trunk.
Suppose you're thinking about a plate of shrimp. Suddenly somebody will say, like, plate or shrimp or plate of shrimp out of the blue, no explanation. No point in looking for one either. It's all part of a cosmic unconsciousness.
You eat a lot of acid, Miller, back in the hippie days?
I can way too relate to that.
Put it on a plate, son. You'll enjoy it more.
Couldn't enjoy it anymore, Mom. This is swell.
What's this?
Charming friends you got there, Otto.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Hey, Paige.
I had a lobotomy in the end.
Lobotomy? Isn't that for loonies?
Not at all. A friend of mine had one.
I do my best thinking on the bus. That's how
Hey,
come I
Pager.
don't drive, see?
You don't even know how to drive.
I don't want to know how. I don't want to learn, see?
Alright, hold on. We gotta see if I'm dying here. Nope. Alright, we're good. Pager, we're watching ads and trailers for 80s movies while I play Final Fantasy. I don't have a lot of content, so that's
The
kind of
more you drive, the less intelligent you are.
the fuck was that? Alright. I'm into that Game Lounge. I could watch that one. I could get into that. I could do that one. It looked kind of weird, but I kind of dig it. Pager, how was your day? Good? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Oh, there you are. Mine has been, okay. Okay. I got another estimate for an AC unit. And after I got done laughing, he told me that was actually the price. So we'll figure out what to do with that. I've got one more guy coming out tomorrow. So my first estimate was like 8,300, and then the one today was 9,800. So that's a pretty big discrepancy. So I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot of money. Oh, it's a dead alien in the trunk? I thought it was like a Pulp Fiction thing where you just never really see it, and then it's just, you know, this ominous thing that exists. I was on board with it until you said it was an alien. Oh, it looked pretty good, though. Pager, you missed the trailer for Maximum Overdrive, which I have recommended on stream before. Highly recommend everybody watch that one. That was a good movie. Here, I can turn the sound back up, but first let's watch one last clip so I can close down YouTube for the night. Boom. This is one joke from Hot Wet American Summer.
Tastes like a burger.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright, let's turn the Final Fantasy sound on. Boom. 80s movies are crazy, but you know, that's why there's so many classics from the 80s. Because they tried everything. They did all new stuff all the time. I mean, there are a ton of good 80s movies, you know? Even the classics, like Back to the Future was like wacky as shit when you look back at it. Like it was completely out there. Oh, I fucking forgot to look at it. I'm sorry. I will look tonight. Let me make a note. I am writing it down right now. Chris Porter, Taco Bell, and heroin. That seemed like a good combination. I don't know about you guys, but I could go for some Taco Bell and heroin tonight. Pager, I'm thinking of growing a man bun. I think I'm going to grow my hair out and get a man bun. I don't know. Just thinking about it. We'll see how it goes. After yesterday, I actually very much appreciate you both coming back to the stream. I was a little worried. Not because yesterday's stream wasn't good. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good stream yesterday, but I don't imagine that any stream from here on out is going to be as good as yesterday. I felt like that was the pinnacle of what I can do for you as a streamer. I don't have any more stories to tell. I told all of the stories about my life. And I've already shown 3 YouTube clips in the last 29 minutes. I think that's all I can give you now. So, since that's the case, since that's the case, and this isn't getting better, I understand. I understand that there's other streamers out there that would be more entertaining, and I completely understand you leaving me for them. Man, this guy is fucking me up. I played at lunch today, Pager, for like 30 minutes, and I lost 100 experience. Like, I died twice and lost the experience I'd gained. Oh, I beat him. Fucking bitch. Let's rest for a second. Let's rest here. How was your day? Did you have work today? Both of you? Do you work? I don't know what you do. I know Pager works. I don't know what she does. Pager is very hush-hush about her personal life. What about you, Game Lounge? Did you work today? If you haven't, go follow Pager too. She's gonna stream one day, and you'll miss out on that bus if you don't see her streaming. She's gonna be a big streamer one day. Oh, you're off. Okay. You go back tomorrow then? Oh, my inventory's full. Crap. Oh, that's great. That's like a really useful, helpful job to society. That's great, Pager. I don't do anything useful to society. This is my contribution. So you can see it's also not very good. But that's great. So, like, are you talking, like, speech therapy, or is it, like, any type of developmental delay? Or is there, like, a specific kind that you help with? And Game Lounge is off all next week. Or at least through the weekend. Oh, Pager, I just got your power. Okay, I got the joke. The power! Got it. Got it. Man, I am fucking rock solid at, like, seeing references today. I still have no idea when my family's coming home, so I have a pretty good idea that I'll be doing this the rest of the week. And I'm off early on Thursday. If they don't come home Thursday, I'm going to do a longer stream. I'm going to start early. If they do come home, then I won't stream Thursday, and I'll just stream Friday like normal. Are you guys doing fireworks this year? Like, they shut off all the fireworks shows here. They were supposed to have them all going on Saturday, and they canceled everything. $36 experience points. Nice. Do you do bottle rockets and stuff too? I live in a neighborhood with a lot of trees, so we're gonna probably do some sparklers if I can get them. But that'll be about it. I'm not gonna pick up bottle rockets or anything like that. I love fireworks, but just gotta be careful about it. The fireworks are a protest. Damn government trying to keep us safe from pandemic. Gotta shoot us some fireworks off. Yeah. Did you get the alcohol? Yeah, I got the alcohol. We're gonna be drunk while we shoot them fireworks off. That actually hurt my throat. Just to do that voice hurt my throat a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I love fireworks, but I have a very healthy appreciation for the fact that they're explosives. Oh, cool, man. I have a buddy who's in the Navy. I went to school with. He's on submarines and shit. He literally can't tell me where he is at any given moment because they don't like have any communication with the outside world. He's a really cool dude. I think that's great. I think, you know, of the armed services, and don't take what I'm going to say the wrong way, because I have a great appreciation for the armed services and the people who join the military. But as a person who is scared of dying and going to war and getting shot, I think the Navy or the Air Force is the way to go. I'm just, you know, I have a very deep appreciation of the military. My grandpas, both of them were in the Marines. One of them was Charleston Raider, and if you guys don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it. Charleston Raiders was a group of Marines who would go into Chinese locations, Chinese areas that had been taken over by the Japanese in World War II. They would find the Japanese base, and then they would come back, train a team, and go take out that base. So their job was to go over and find the enemy camps and take them out. I don't think he was very good at it. He got caught twice, and they tortured him, and they cut off digits of his finger one at a time trying to get info out of him. So he only had like 2 good fingers. But 2's all you need in bed, right, baby? Okay, no, but sex jokes aside about my grandpa who's been deceased for years. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry. The Marines are badass. Like, all of those guys are badass. But me personally, I could never join the Marines. Not just because of my asthma and like allergies and flat-footedness, but I would join the Navy or the Air Force all the way. There are more non-combat positions in those fields than Army or Marines. That's great, man. Yeah, my uncle was in Vietnam. He was a laundry guy. Literally just washed sheets and shit. You know, it's there's tons of positions like that. But good for you for going in. I think that's awesome. I will tell you though, my one recommendation to anybody who goes in. Oh, there we go. Charles Codes. I didn't know you were an Air Force vet either. Thank you for the follow yesterday. The one thing I was actually going to say is if you go in, make sure that you go in and you retire. Like, you stay your 25 years and you get retirement, because their pensions for military men are fantastic. And I'm not just talking the salary. You get dental and medical for life. It may not be the best, but you always have it, you know? So if something happens, it's not tied to an employer. And I think that is huge. I absolutely think that's great. I'm glad that an Air Force vet, by the way, just like backed me up on what I was saying, because it makes me feel like I'm telling the truth. And I was telling the truth. Oh my god, somebody just messaged me and said, "Sup GGG unit." I don't know who this is. Is this one of you guys? You guys can't see my tells. Hold on. All right. See? Sup? No, it's just some dude. He's not even in my link shell. Well, he seems like a nice guy. I feel weird having to move out of the way of my screen. Like, what am I dodging? You guys don't care what he's saying. Anyway. Charles, are you playing this game too? Is that how you found me? Like, was it through Faros' channel or something? Yeah, somebody DM'd me in the game. But you can't see it because I have to, like, move awkwardly. Oh. Yeah, I think a lot of people who go in the military have that problem. There was a guy who was a neighbor of mine growing up, and when he turned 18, he went into the military. He went into the Army. And Buddy was trying to abandon his post. He was trying to get out of his 4-year thing. He signed up for 4 years and just was trying to get out of it. You can't get out of that shit. You know, like, he had a real problem with the authority, though. I can understand that. Like, I don't like people yelling in my face all the time either, but you do kind of sign up for it. Like, I think most people who go into the military understand that you're going to get yelled at and be told what to do all the time, even if the people above you are idiots. But that's something you don't know when you're a kid, you know? Like, I think a lot of people sign up right when they turn 18 or just before that, and they have no idea what they're getting themselves into. My years of experience in a professional setting have taught me that people who are in charge are usually dipshits. So, you just kind of have to deal with that. Oh yeah, man. Office politics are terrible. Office politics are terrible. But, you know, I mean, I think that's anywhere you are. Like, I don't think it matters where you go. You're always going to have to deal with some level of that bullshit. Oh, Hammerfist. Alright, thank you. I thought you might be that random dude who walked by and was like, hey, buddy. I don't know who you are. I don't know who anybody is. We have such an eclectic group of people who come in and watch my stream. Yesterday I was talking about comic books, which is great. But, you know, like, I think that's the fun of these streams is, like, there's so many people who do varied stuff. Everybody's got, like, their own life experiences, you know? And you can bring a lot to the world with that. I shared a few of my life experiences yesterday on stream, and I will not be repeating those stories ever again. So you missed out on those. You missed out. It was fun. Pager, note to you about the emotes. Maybe we should make one bathtub meth. That seems to be a popular opinion. Maybe. I don't know. I'm glad you like that story game, Lounge. You know, where I grew up, it was just... That's just how it was. That Repo Man trailer was great, though. Like, when you, Emilio's asking that one dude, did you do too much acid in your, hippie days? I totally related to that. Totally related to Emilio's character there. Having to talk to people who are, like, completely drugged out and weird. You're right, Pager. I don't think bathtub meth is an acceptable emote from Twitch standards. We should look at the TOS. See what's allowed. Probably not that. Hammerfist, what are you doing in game today? Are you playing? I'm leveling my sub job a little bit. I'm trying to get back to the dunes. I got Black Mage 2 days ago. I got White Mage up to 18 and got my sub job opened on Sunday. And now I'm trying to get up to level 10 or 11 so I can get back out to the dunes. I'm pretty close, but the thing is, I feel like I'm just going around one-shotting rabbits, and that's all I can do. Solo as a caster up until like level 11 is pretty boring. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the one exception would be like Summoner, but I haven't even seen a Summoner walking by, you know? I used to see those all the time, and I'd like have them outside of towns leveling up their spells, and I don't think I've seen a single one. I wonder if they're just not popular on the server. It's not for everybody. Oh wow, you've done a lot then. Yeah, I'm from Sandoria, so they have, we actually have a lot of the regions unlocked this week. So I did Ronfar, Zolkim. I just picked up the Norvalen one, so I need to drop that off before the end of the week. And I want to get Qufim too. Qufim especially, because that one's so fucking far. But I'm planning on going Beastmaster, I think. So I'm going to get White Mage up to 37, and then I'll do Beastmaster. And if I go in a group, I might get Ninja for the sub, just so I can dual-wield axes. For anybody who doesn't play Final Fantasy XI, this is the most Final Fantasy language I can speak at once. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. It's just... it's a really great game. I wish everybody would try it out. That guy just asked me for money. I don't like him anymore. It's a good week to be from Sandy, but last week was great to be from Windhurst. Really good last week. And, you know, since I started last week, I was kind of disappointed because I had to run to the dunes and I couldn't just outpost back, so I had to set my home point down there. It's a little bit harder to get back and forth. Take out this orc. But I'm surprised everybody's leveling so quickly for new characters. You know, I've been playing 6 days officially today, and I feel like I've leveled pretty quickly compared to the first time I played. I guess because I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is not good. Did I use Paralyze? I keep going to fight these orcs, and that's a total mistake. Because I'm just getting creamed. Shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and I'm gonna de-level. Oh no, I'm gonna lose experience. I'm not gonna de-level. Briok loses 4 viewers to death. No, really though, I've died so much at level 8 as a Black Mage. I've lost easily 600 experience. I died 3 times at lunch and I just died again. Not having a good time with Black Mage. I didn't want to play Black Mage, but since I needed the sub job for the White Mage, I have to get to at least 18. Oh, that's a nice onion emote. See, there's a lot of good emotes in Twitch. I'm gonna have to come up with some. Yeah, no, and actually, game, I don't know if you knew this, or if you looked at the list of my games, but I have counted every death I've made in every game. Oh my god, I killed it. I killed it right away. That was way better than the orc. Pager, I don't know what I want to do with the... You think my face from the profile pic should be an emote? I don't think anybody would agree with you. When I was thinking about emotes, I not once thought my face should be the emotes. Not once have I thought that. I have a stupid face. I think everybody feels that way about themselves, though. Maybe it's just me being myself. I have a stupid haircut. Stupid opinions. I don't think a single person actually has self-confidence in any way. Like, they may seem self-confident, but they're not. Everybody doubts themselves. You agree with Pager about the emote? Or with, about confidence? Oh, I should do a Lady Gaga poker face emote. That would be good. I'm not actually going to do that, though. No, the ideas I had while we're resting... Hold on, I wrote them down. I think I only get 3 emotes to start when I hit affiliates. Let's just start with that, because I only get 3. The 3 I had were the Butterfly Bitch from Sekiro. I think she'd make a great emote. And in case nobody knows who that is, I'm going to pull up a picture. Let me use the... If nobody has played Sekiro, this chick, there's no sprites of her. I've looked, but I'd have to make a sprite of her. She is a bitch. She killed me a lot my first run through Sekiro on stream. She just looks fucking angry, doesn't she? Like, she's so sad. Look how sad she is. I just want to tell her it's going to be okay, but she wouldn't understand me because she doesn't speak English. Alright, the second one was going to be Justice for Horkers. Right? One of these things. Pretty much with that face, too. Like, or maybe something like that. Like, just looks retarded. Why are they do look fucking retarded, too, don't they? Oh my god! Somebody did a journey to Horker Island and they made a whole thing about it? Why are there always ads? This is ruining my experience watching YouTube.
I was here playing more Skyrim and Walrus.
Oh, of course he's like
Middle
European.
Monster.
I can't believe he made a whole...
Come on. Russ. Look at the big walrus. Holy shit. Imagine if I could ride this.
Holy shit. Anyway, that's gonna be the second emote. And then the third emote, I'm not making fun of the guy. I thought his video was great. I'm just making fun of the way he said holy shit. Oh man, alright. And then the third emote is going to be Frog. Frog from Chrono Trigger. I don't know if this one fits though, but I did play Chrono Trigger on stream. And, you know, there's a bunch of stuff you could do with this. Something cool. Ah, wait, that one's awesome. Who the fuck did that? That's really cool looking. You know? But I don't want to, like, steal somebody's art is the thing. So, like, I don't want to steal their ideas either. So we've got to, like, come up with something good for the emotes. But I definitely want to start with the Horkers. Holy shit! I want to start with the Horkers, and then I want to do the butterfly bitch for sure. And then the third one could be whatever. Maybe it is my stupid face. I like that the guy made a whole video about his journey to Horker Island. Like, that's ridiculous too. Like, oh, there's an island with seals in the single-player game. He must have been high as fuck. He must have been really high to make a video about going to the seal island. I'm kind of jealous. That's like, what a way to live. What a way to live. I don't know. What do you think about those, Pager? Are you okay with those? Do you think they'd be cool? I'm open to suggestions. It doesn't mean I'll agree with you, but I'm open to suggestions. I have a tendency to listen to people and then tell them no anyway. It's just something I do. Like, an actual horse emote? Or the car? Because I think there's copyright things for the car. But I could get away with maybe a horse, like a bucking bronco. The thing is, if I do that, somebody's going to ask the story, and I'm going to have to tell this whole story again. And I just don't want to do that. I never want to tell that story again. Ever. Yesterday was the last time that story's ever going to get told. So anybody who wasn't here yesterday will never know what happened with the bucking bronco. It was raped. But nobody will ever know the story. I actually do like that idea too. Hold on, I'll write that down. Game Lounge, that's a good idea. I'll put that down. So we've got 4 ideas on the list. I can't do bathtub meth, but the Bronco I could get away with. That is fucking random too. Everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy? Is this guy into horses? And the answer is yes. By the way, I'm gonna ask a question that's very sexist and very rude. And I'm still gonna ask it because that's the kind of dick I am. But I have only known, how do I phrase this without completely sounding like an asshole? Alright, let me put it this way. Let me see what your thoughts are. Alright? When you think of people who like to ride horses, what kind of person comes to mind? And I mean present day. I'm not talking like cowboys, like Jesse James and shit. When you think of people who like to ride horses, what kind of person are you thinking of? I'm gonna get banned from Twitch. Like, it's just the things that I think of are terrible. This is terrible. When I think of people who want to ride horses, I have a certain type of person in mind. And I guarantee you that it is the same for you guys. I bet you're thinking of the same type of people. Okay, you went with hillbilly. Pager, do you have an opinion? Do you know anybody who's ever been into riding horses and really liked riding horses? I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so maybe I just knew more people like this. Alright, outdoorsy girls. Okay. Japanese samurai. Alright, you went a completely opposite direction from where I would have gone. That's awesome. I actually love that answer. Not what I was thinking. I was thinking of a super overweight girl. Every single person I've known who's been into riding horses has been a super, like, 300-pound woman. And they just love their horses so much. But now I'm kind of rethinking it, because not one of you gave even close to that answer. Pager, you were the closest with girls, outdoorsy girls, but I did say it was sexist, so that kind of gave you a hint it was a woman. I prefer the Japanese samurai. I think that's a great view of people who like horses. Japanese samurais like riding horses. By the way, Seven Samurai, amazing movie. Oh, now Game Lounge agrees with me. Right. Yeah, I'm usually right, but, I mean, you just have to think about it. But Seven Samurai, great movie. Go watch it. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen Seven Samurai, you should do it. I am usually right. It's not a question. I'm usually right from a certain point of view, which is mine. And I'm definitely right about 300-pound girls who like to ride horses. That's 100% right. Yeah, the anime was fucking awesome. That's actually a good call out too. That anime was super good. I also like the original. What was the Western version of it? Shit, I can't remember the name of it now. The Magnificent Seven. I like the original of that. I didn't like the remake so much. Although I did appreciate the actors in it because I know they were all fans of the original. But didn't like the remake too much. Yeah, that anime was killer. That's actually what got me into the movie. I didn't realize that the anime was based on a movie. And if you haven't seen The Seven Samurai, go watch it now. It takes about 4 hours of your life, so you have to start now if you want to get done by tomorrow. I see a lot of people power leveling alts and stuff. That's really cool. I don't know if it's their alts or just random people they know. Pager, that could be you. You could be power leveled. Actually, you couldn't because you don't know how to play. You'd have to figure out how to play. I'd power level somebody who's played this game for like 15 years, but I would never power level somebody new. Because there's just so much to learn. Add him on again. Almost level 9. Another 20 rabbits, I should be good to go. Well, look, Pager, you got to learn the game. It's like, all right, remember when I played Sekiro, and I said you just have to do it over and over again? And that's kind of how Final Fantasy is. You have to just figure it out and keep playing it. That's how you learn how to do everything. I mean, the community's great, and they'll answer questions, and they'll be helpful, but you still have to try playing it and get into it because there's so much to pick up. If we ever get bored one day, I've got some juggling balls here. I could juggle for you guys. I'm not that bored yet, but... I'm getting there. Oh, did it? That I know how to juggle? It just never came up. There's not really a natural point in conversation to say that I know how to juggle. Oh, yeah, hey guys, how's the weather? Oh, by the way, I can juggle. It's one of those talents and skills that people learn that has no value to the rest of the world. I have a tendency to learn stupid things, though. Like, I can play guitar. Like every teenage boy in America. I do have a banjo, though. I was learning banjo for a while. That's not a joke. It's sitting next to me here. Oh, I got a circlet. I got a circlet. You play ukulele? That's cool. I haven't picked it up in a while, but I do have it. I was practicing for the longest time, and then I started playing my guitar again, and then I just stopped. I was like, well, I'll go back to banjo, and it's just, if you can play guitar, it's not too hard to pick up, honestly. You know, you get the finger movements down from playing guitar. It's just learning where the notes are. I think that goes for any string instrument, actually. Like, if you can play, like, you can play a string instrument, a strumming string instrument, you can pretty much play any of them. I have a thing against people who play the ukulele, and it's not, this is not against you. When I was in college, there was this guy who, like, picked up a ukulele and brought it with him everywhere. And he would just play it in the most, like, ridiculous times. Just to, like, I don't know if he was trying to show off or what, but it'd be like mid-conversation, a group of people would be talking, and he's like, ukulele time. It's like, okay, we get it, that's your thing, I get it, but why? Like, it's just, you don't need to bring it with you everywhere. It's just very strange. And, I really think he was, like, shooting for some attention. Or he was autistic. I don't know. One of the two. But I just, now whenever I see a ukulele, I think about that guy. And I hate it. I hate everything about it. I don't hate the guy. I just hate the ukulele. It's not his fault he was trying to pick up chicks with a ukulele. Which is not the right instrument to use if you're trying to pick up chicks. I mean, Pager, you have a ukulele, but if you saw a guy strumming a ukulele around, would you be like, hey? I don't think so. I mean, maybe before that guy I would have. I would have been like, yeah, all right. This guy's trying to get romantic with me with his ukulele. I think he had a small dick. But outside of that, I don't, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He also played the congos, which is also... That's the thing about it. Those are weird instruments to learn, like, to play. Like, he played congos and ukulele. Why not play a real fucking instrument, man? Like, why those two? His dick size has no... has no bearing on him playing congo and ukulele and being a dick. It just, you know... He did have a small penis, though. One of those. Nobody's asking why I saw his penis. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm just gonna drop it, okay? And that's why I have a not safe for work adult portion to sign into my stream. As I talk about other men's penises. Seriously though, if you poll 9 out of 10 guys, I bet 9 out of 10 have played guitar in the last 10 years of their life. That's like the instrument to learn to pick up chicks. While he carried around his ukulele, I carried around my guitar everywhere. And I just started strumming it for the ladies. It worked, man. They just started ripping off their shirts. I said, oh, Briak, you've got a guitar. And you're strumming it. Seriously? I mean, I don't doubt that story, but I need to know more. I need to hear more about how Adam Sandler saw Shaq's dick. Like, how did that happen? In what context did he... Was he like, hey, Shaq, I need to just see your dick. I need to know if it matches the size of your body. I'll go find that later, too. With the Chris Porter Taco Bell heroin joke. I feel like you guys give me homework. You tell me all the stuff to go watch, and then I have to watch it after hours. I've already streamed like 30 minutes of my last hour on YouTube, so I don't think we need any more YouTube right now. But Media Share is on, so if somebody wants to pay money to have it come up, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. You know. Not that you have to, but if you wanted to pay money for YouTube, it's there. It's an option. I actually have never used the Media Share, though. I wonder if it is set up. We should test that. I'll have to test that later. Alright. About 218 more experience, and we'll be level 9. Then we can go kill goblins. Goblins at level 9. Guys, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? I just thought of a new game idea. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but you have to pick a celebrity's penis to play. And they each have their own individual personalities, and the story revolves around them talking to each other, muffled, through each other's pants. And if you roll like a natural 20, like your dick escapes from the pants. I'm free, and you know, get a little whiff of air. Oh, fuck. Oh man, somebody in the link shell just said, I just watched a man on YouTube dump a can of beans onto his ear. I'm asking for the link. I think that's awesome. Oh, you weren't paying attention to that? I was asking if anybody played Dungeons and Dragons. That's all. But I changed the premise of it completely. Alright, so the premise is like Dungeons and Dragons, but everybody plays a celebrity penis. And the penises talk to each other, muffled, through the pants of the celebrities. I think that's a winning idea. I'm not saying somebody should pay me for that idea, but That'd be nice. We could play that on stream. We could play the penis game. I will need a better name than that. Dicks and Dice. Done. We've got a name. Let's go. Dicks and Dice, and you play celebrity penis, and you get to pick your celebrity penis. So you have to like still do stat points and stuff for it, just like you would in D&D. And then you'll roll to be able to do things as a penis, obviously. So Ellen DeGeneres still counts as a male celebrity in this instance, because I hear she's kind of a dick. I don't know if that's true, but nobody knows her, so whatever. I can say what I want. She's probably a perfectly nice person. I feel like a real asshole for just attacking her like that. Dicks and Dice. I need more rules, though. We're going to have to come up with a whole game. If we come up with one rule a night for Dicks and Dice, we could have a fully set up game in like a month. I'm not making Dicks and Dice an emote. I'll tell you what, if we actually make the game and play it and it gets popularity, I will make an emote for Dicks and Dice. How about that? And again, terms of service. We'll have to figure out what's allowed on the terms of service. But I could see that getting really popular. Who wouldn't want to play as a celebrity penis in a Dungeons & Dragons-like game? I just had, like, 2 viewers join my channel, and that's the first thing they're hearing, by the way. And they haven't... Oh, no, they left. My bad. All right, they're gone. Don't worry about it. The first thing they heard was Dicks and Dice playing a celebrity penis in a Dungeons & Dragons game, and they just, like, immediately noped out. They're like, what the fuck is with this? Well, that's true. Yeah, I could definitely make merchandise. No, I can actually do merchandise through Streamlabs. So you can make t-shirts and stuff, and you can sell it through there. And then in addition to Dicks and Dice having merchandise, you know, maybe we could get rare pictures of celebrity dicks and sell them, like a tabloid. Shaq gets a bonus in damage. It's only if he's attacking something. This is taking a turn. All right, we got to come up with a first rule. The first rule of Dicks and Dice is that you're going to be a celebrity dick. That's the first rule, okay? Second rule. What are the bad guys? Like, what are you actually doing in Dicks and Dice? Like, in Dungeons and Dragons, you're going into dungeons. But what are you doing in Dicks and Dice? Other than talking to each other through your pants. Because we need an actual... like, theme of the point of the game. What is the point of the game? Is it... I don't know. We got to think about that. I think the game would last like 10 minutes tops. Like, how many stories can you come up with for a dick? Like, oh yeah, man, like, he took a razor to me earlier. What the fuck? Cut my balls, man. Oh god, okay. Yeah, I could get into this, actually. I'm getting into this story. We're gonna make a game. We're gonna make a game and we're gonna play it on stream. Yeah, condoms, like, they choke you. It's a mini boss. Yeah, definitely a mini boss. I could see that. There's got to be, like, the gnome version of a celebrity dick, though. Like, they're kind of confused all the time. They don't know what's going on. Like, Michael Douglas's dick. He's the gnome version of Dicks and Dice. Gets confused. Throws up real easily. Or not at all. Doesn't, you know. Oh, Christ. Okay. I'm going to make a note here. Another note for the stream. Oh. Ribbed for her pleasure. Okay. So Dicks and Dice, a D&D adventure for dicks. And then the DLC. I like that. The expansion. That's right, because board games don't have DLC, do they? That would be dumb. Ribbed for her pleasure. You know, my some of my best friends don't actually know that I stream, and a couple of real life friends know, but not many. Zephiel, who comes in here occasionally, he's one of them. I could see telling my friends about this for Dicks and Dice, which is saying a lot about me and my friends, I think. Like, the one time I'm going to tell my friends that I stream is when I'm introducing a D&D game with dicks. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I like to say I'm not sure. I don't know what I should say about that. That I'm more comfortable telling my friends I stream when I'm playing a game about penises than I am playing video games. Alright, so we've got Dicks and Dice, a D&D adventure for dicks, and expansion, Ribbed for her pleasure. So we've got 2 working titles. We've got a basis for the game. We just have to come up with some rules now. Oh my god, yes, the public crab. The pubic crabs. I said public crabs. The pubic crabs. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna make a note of that too. These are all good. I'm gonna have to make a Google Doc, I think. No, I mean, okay, they can be buffs, but they have to take away some of your vitality points or something. Like, they make you more disease protected, but you're not able to, you know, keep it up. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a trade-off there. Alright. And then crabs are bad guys. Condoms are buffs. Buff against disease. But lose vitality. I shit you not, I literally had like 4 viewers come in and they all immediately left. It was like that. I love that people are coming in for Final Fantasy and they're leaving for the Dicks and Dice. Well, I mean, armor buffs in a way, doesn't it? I mean, it gives you protection. But I think it has to have like a negative effect to it. You know, and there can be different types of condoms. Like, there could be a spiked one, or, you know, a lubricated one. Alright, these things are not taking a lot of damage now. So I'm going to have to move camps. Let's kill a few more rabbits and then we'll go down to fight the goblins. I just don't want to de-level if I die. More hairs over here. There's a worm. We can kill the worm. Oh, but it's next to the Mesmerizer. I don't want to go near the Mesmerizers. The orcs are a little bit harder. They have more defense. So I don't want to attack those guys when I'm low on mana. They're just everywhere. Alright, I'll just rest. Yeah, you could have a couple of different types of buffs. I mean, you could have, like, I don't know, what are those natural herbs that people buy at, like, 7-Elevens? You could have stuff like that. That would give you a short-term buff. I think there's a lot you could do with that. To anybody watching who's not a follower, feel free to follow Briok Dies the Games. I am streaming Final Fantasy XI all week and making a board game. A role-playing game. With my viewers. Yeah, there's a whole... whiskey. There's a whole bunch... Okay, we're going to have to make a Google Doc and I'll share it on the Discord. And we'll just add some of this stuff in. Maybe I can convince a few people from other streams to come play it with us too. Because I know a few streamers who would probably get into something like this. Alright, I've got mana. Hey, Pedro, you know what you're about. I think that's great that you're interested in this. I'll allow that. Oh, I should have, Pedro, I should have seen if you could have seen that. What buffs do you get if you find a roadside hooker? I wouldn't say you get any buffs from that. I think that's like a goblin. You found a goblin, what are you going to do with it? Did you slay the goblin? Do you mind control the goblin? Do you let it free? Do you kill it? Yeah, I think the experience would work similar to D&D, where you have to give experience for this stuff. But the question is, like, from my perspective, it's how does the experience work? Like in D&D, I think for the most part you get like a level like every 20 to 100 points. It's kind of at the discretion of who's the dungeon master, right? Do you torture it? Do you torture it for information? I just think there's a lot of options. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we need to limit ourselves to, you know, just picking up the hooker. There's got to be more to it. Oh, bomb toss. Did he kill himself? No, he did not. That's one of the reasons the goblins are good to kill, is they kill themselves sometimes. Does the hooker kill herself? Do you dispose of the body? Oh man, okay, this is going dark. We'll have to put some limitations on it. Because I don't want it to just be a completely dark and terrible game. It's got to be fun and funny. Otherwise, what's the point? All right. She deceived you. What hooker would do that? What hooker would lie to somebody? I don't like that. I don't like the hooker deceiving us. But I am on board with this game. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Do you have like a necromancer? You know, whose dead dick comes back this time? Kobe Bryant's dick has shown up. No, it's not typing twice. It's weird. That is weird. All right, well that's gonna be fun. I don't think there's anything like that right now. I think we just created something completely new. I'm gonna open up Google Docs right now. Riveting stream, guys. Me talking about a game that we're making while I'm playing a video game and I'm typing in Google Docs instead of focusing on the game. Dicks and Dice, a D&D adventure for dicks. Expansion, ribbed for her pleasure. And I'm gonna just share this to the Discord. Yeah, I'll just share it to the Discord so you guys can add some stuff in. Bloop. I'm gonna put it in not safe for work. And let me know if you see it. Hey, Tweet. Tweet, we are making a new game on my stream tonight. You are permitted to join us if you'd like. I just posted a Google Doc on the Discord that I have. We're making a game called Dicks and Dice, a Dungeons and Dragon game for dicks, where you pick a celebrity dick that you want to play as, and then the game basically works like Dungeons and Dragons with a lot of heavily influenced topics. Yeah, it's going to be, you know, think about, somebody mentioned crabs. Crabs are bad guys, pubic crabs. Condoms are like an armor or buff. They, you know, protect you from disease, but they also lower your vitality. Hookers are like goblins. Yeah, I think the point of the game is really just to make a lot of dick jokes, but I think we could have fun with it. So I added a Google Doc. You're welcome to add a couple of rules that you want to see. And I'm hoping in the next 2 or 3 weeks we could get that going and have a game going. So if you're interested in streaming a game of Dicks and Dice, please let me know. That's how my stream's been going, though. I had about 7 viewers until I started talking about that, and they all left. I thought it was a good idea. Here, actually, let me... I know I'm supposed to be streaming a video game right now, but let me just look at the... let me just look at the... It's not that wild. I thought it was a good idea. Yeah, okay. Alright, rules go here. Mobs go here. Additional comments go here. So you guys can start typing stuff in. And, you know, really we can all make this game together. I want this to be a community practice. HIV positive? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, that's good. I am getting behind HIV positive. I'm okay with that being the expansion for Dicks and Dice. We can do that as the second expansion. I I really think I think a lot of people could get into this though. And Tweet, we were talking about making shirts. You know, there's a lot of opportunity for things. Tweet, I actually I raided Saya last night and I saw you guys were playing a game together. That looked pretty fun. Bigger, badder, broader. I think there's a lot of opportunity for dick jokes in this game though. And that's the point. How did we start talking about it? I was talking about a guy I knew who played a ukulele and how he was a dick, and then it went from that to this, so. I don't know how you go from talking about a guy I knew in college to talking about penises for an hour. Unless we're talking about the guy's penis because... But it was, you know, that big. The bigger, badder, broader package. Oh, that... That's great. I'm on board with this. I'm going to fully support this. I once applied for CEO of... what's that card game? Cards Against Humanity? They were looking for a new CEO and I applied. I obviously didn't get the job. But I did get to talk to one of the recruiters over there for a while, so maybe we can get a connection into somebody who actually makes games and we can turn this into something. Yeah, I'm going to add that. The second expansion. HIV positive was good too. And then third, bigger, broader. What was it? Hold on, I gotta go back to the chat. The bigger, badder, broader package. Alright, we've got a lot of ideas. A lot of good ideas for the dick game. And that's my stream, guys. So if you enjoy talking about dicks, check me out tomorrow. I'm Briac. I died again. No, I'm not ending. But that was fun. That was fun. If you ever need an idea for something retarded, come to my stream. It's bound to be there. Tweet, how about you? How have you been? What have you been up to tonight? I don't know if your night could have been better by not coming to my stream, but it probably couldn't have been worse. I think this is a great... I'm seriously all on board for this. We can make this game and we can set it up and play it on stream one night. I absolutely think people will be into it. I'm not just saying that. I really believe in... I believe in Dicks and Dice. I believe in it. It's something I can live behind. I have Tabletop Simulator. That's not a bad idea. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard. You just have to figure out the rules first. Well, let's get the rules down. Like I said, the Google Docs on the Discord. People can add to that. And then from there, once we have the rules down, we'll try to make it. I'm okay. I'm invested in it now. Those are all some great ideas. And then we could turn it into a vagina game, too. You could have, like, the, once that has a couple of expansions under its belt. Oh, under its belt. That's... Then you could make one about vaginas. It wouldn't be as popular as the one about dicks. We'd probably earn, like, 10% of the income. You know, 90%. But It would still be an addition, you know. I mean, 10% less is still bloody good money. Oh shit, the goblin. I was trying not to laugh at that joke of mine. I don't like to laugh at my own jokes. It's stupid. But it was a good joke, right? I know you caught it too. That's the thing. It's like if one person catches it, it's like, all right, this is a thing. Let's make, okay, hold on. I did this yesterday. Let's go ahead and look up dick jokes. I didn't do dick jokes yesterday. I did 69 jokes yesterday, obviously. All right, I'll go ahead and read 3 of them. How do you compliment someone on performing a circumcision? Tell them to keep the tip. Oh, that was good. All right, let's see. That's true, I did say that. I did say that. I don't know that this stream is better than yesterday's, by the way. I just think that the game that we're creating is better than anything I've ever done in my life. So, take that, the rest of my life. What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe through that thing? What did the penis say to the vagina? Oh, this isn't a good joke. That's not even good. I'm going to tell you, but don't laugh because it's not good. Don't make me come in there. All right, this one's good, though. What happened to the man who built a penis out of Legos? He got cock-blocked. Oh, that one's great. All right, that's enough dick jokes for tonight. It took me less than 3 months for my stream to resort to cock jokes and YouTube, so, all right. I didn't expect it to last that long. I thought I'd, you know, maybe 6 months before I got to dick jokes and YouTube. Maybe. 3 months. I don't like that Game Lounge stopped typing. I hope that he's going and writing a whole guidebook on how to play Dicks and Dice right now. You know? Let's see. Easy Prey. These things give me a lot of trouble for Easy Prey. Just the Tip's a good expansion name, though. That's alright, let's add that in, too. Alright, he killed himself. That's how I like my goblins. I'm going down this way. There's a whole bunch of goblins down here. And if we can get them to kill themselves fast enough, we can level pretty quickly. If I can get to 10, we can go back to the dunes. So that's the goal here. I think I had to level to 11 before I got in the dunes on White Mage, though. So we might have to solo for a while. Do a river crab, too. I'm going to rest real quick. And then we'll kill all the crabs and goblins. Alright, so I've got all the notes written down here. I'll put it in the Google Doc. You guys are welcome to add to it. I would appreciate that. Let me see what the sharing status is too, though. I don't want anybody to delete anything. Well, I don't know how that's going to work. We'll give it a shot. I think you can go in and edit everything. What I'd really like is for people to make suggestions and then I add it in later. Paige, you're going to have to test it out for me and let me know what it says. Like, I would hope that you can still make suggestions or comments. I don't want you just to be view only on it, but I honestly don't know enough about how Google's set up, so if I have to share it with you guys individually, it won't work that way. I'll have to figure something else out. I could always add it to Discord as a channel, and we could plug in ideas there. Alright, goblin time. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. We'll have to figure it out. There's got to be, even if it's a Discord channel, there's got to be a way, a quick way, an easy way to add feedback. Or that's not going to work the way I wanted. Oh, I missed. Missed. Okay, I'll look at it while I'm resting. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine with me. I wonder where the request went, though. All right, let's do this then. I'll add a Discord channel for it. Change the permissions to be, it's got to be not safe for work. You know what's funny is the way you spelled out Dixon Dice is exactly what I was thinking too, like with the N in between. This is the most riveting content for anybody new coming into my stream to watch Final Fantasy. They're all very excited. Alright, I just added the a little bit to the channel there, and you should have access to that. And then I'll add it to a Google Doc and we can look at it later. Game Lounge, you came back. Not much. I added a Discord channel for Dixon Dice, so you can add in any rules or suggestions you have there. And I'll add it to a Google Doc. I had trouble getting the sharing set up on Google, because I don't want everybody under the sun to be able to see it. And actually, let me remove that link There we go. Yeah, I think the Discord channel is the perfect place. Oh, there's somebody else here too, and from my LS. I don't want to like. Sin is Sin's gonna love it. I bet he'll want to play it. I hope he wants to play it. I mean, that's the point. If you make a game, you want people to play it, right? And the thing is, I could use a whole stream where we're just writing down ideas and making the rules. Like, that could be one stream where we're just creating the game. Which is kind of ridiculous in itself, but it's cool that we can do that. Would we put it under creative or just chatting? There's a lot to figure out. A lot to figure out with this. All right, all right, all right. I can try. Yeah, Pedro just had a link come up, Game Lounge. If you just click on that link and log in, or if you're already logged in, just click on the link and you should automatically join. And then from there, I've got a bunch of channels on the left, and one of them is for Dixon Dice. Not yet trademarked. Discord is like the single easiest app you can use at all. I gotta rest again. Fought 2 things, have to rest. Gotta get my 30 XP. I love this game, and I love Final Fantasy XI, and I love the community in this game, and I love everything about it. But I have to be honest, over the last night when I've been playing solo, talking about random shit with you guys has made the nights fly by. This has been, like, the last 2 nights have been fantastic. Dixon Dice is going to make people explode with joy. They're going to be so excited, and, you know, it's going to turn the softest of people into hard veterans of gaming. But no, really, the last 2 nights talking about random stuff with you guys has been fantastic, and I've had a lot of fun. Final Fantasy is a great game, but these solo levels are kind of slow, especially for a caster, and talking about other stuff has really made it fly by, so I appreciate you. Just so you guys know, and I want to just call this out, for me personally, I'm trying to get to affiliate, and I have to have more average viewers, and if you're watching me, I definitely appreciate that. I especially appreciate you guys chatting with me and talking. But if you guys lurk or go AFK in anybody's channel, whether it's mine or not, Streamlabs has this whole weird thing where you have to have the volume on, apparently, and you have to chat in order to be counted as a viewer. So if you go to somebody else's channel, just make sure you're doing that. I've got a ton of people watching right now, which is awesome. For me, anyway. It's a ton of people for me. But I know that the numbers for Twitch stream downward. They trend downward if people aren't active chatting, even if they just say hi like once an hour. Or if they're not listening. The volume has to be up in some way. Through the app. It doesn't have to be up on your phone or on your computer. If you can't, Paige, let me know. I can try to send one too. That's weird, game. I don't know what's going on with it. Because if you click on that link is an active link. I've got a permanent link. So if you're able to click on it and get to the group, you should be able to just join it. Here, what I'll do, let me send you a message real quick through Twitch. Two? God, that's almost as bad as the people stalking you. Hold on one second. I'll send you a direct message. The Game Lounge podcast exists. Game Lounge, is that yours? Do you have a podcast as well? Oh, weird. I sent you a message. It says your account is no longer active on Twitch. Weird. I don't know if you got that or not. Well, I sent you the message on Twitch, so I hope you got it. If not, maybe message me. Just send me a whisper and I'll try to get you the link after this. Bomb toss. Is he going to kill himself? No. No suicide. That's disappointing. Hey, Galapoodle. Welcome to the stream tonight. Thank you for watching and hanging out and giving me numbers. I appreciate that. How'd your day go? Ooh, that was a bad idea. I might die here, I don't know. I pulled something that was a little too high level for having no mana. Oh, that's great that you've been doing stuff. Oh! Oh, he suicided and I still died! Oh, fuck that guy. Fuck that goblin. I didn't even get experience for that. I lost experience. What an asshole. Oh well. Let's see. Well, now that I'm back in town, I guess I can empty my bag, so we'll do that. You know, I've been trying to get some chores done around the house in the last couple days. And I haven't done anything. I did some dishes and laundry. And I vacuumed. That's about it. I've been putting everything off. It's very lazy of me. Did you get any more days off, though? I guess, you know, with the holiday coming up, maybe you get some time where you can just relax a little bit. Hopefully that'll sell. Oh, Blind and Vine. Let's see what they sell for. Before I just vendor them. Who's here? Santa? Oh, cool. Canada Day. That's right, it is, isn't it? I know some people at work are getting off tomorrow. Those bastards. All for Canada Day. Yeah, there's 100 of those. That's going for nothing. We're gonna vendor that one. That one too. Alright, now I know what to do with it. Yeah, and ours is this week too. We get a day off on Friday for me to celebrate Independence Day. America Day. I like that. Yeah, we're off on Friday though. What part of Canada are you in? Are you in the French side or the non-French side? America, back-to-back World War champions, Galapoodle. And also probably the most tyrannical government existing today, but, you know, gotta look past that stuff. Did a lot of good stuff once. Yeah, the French saved us too, though. American Revolution? Oh, you're in Vancouver. Okay. I know where that is. I appreciate you telling me, though. Not everybody knows where Canada is. Not everybody knows. Not a lot of people in America know where Seattle is, to be fair, though. Ooh, my bags are getting full. It's not looking good, guys. This is one of the hardest problems to deal with Final Fantasy. Like, what do you do with a completely full bag of shit? And at a certain point, you just have to start, like, throwing shit out. So I guess we'll... Let's get this. I'm gonna take that, and that, and that, and we'll just vendor some of the fishing rods because I can get more of those. And then, from a Batwing perspective, I've got 2, so I can turn in that quest. Got one goblin mask. Brass thread. Do I have any more rabbit furs? No. Rabbit hides. Alright. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Why isn't that working? There we go. Alright, that gave me a little bit more room. So I'll save this stuff. Turn in that quest. Vendor the fishing poles. And then we're good. Okay. I am outside of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. I usually don't say where I'm from exactly, but I'm going to do that tonight so that everybody remembers. The Discord link isn't working? Okay, that's deeply upsetting to me because I had a permanent link that was supposed to stay permanent. Hold on one second. I can't stand Discord. It's not supposed to get rid of the permanent link. Well, we might as well delete the whole server if this isn't going to work. Alright, I'm gonna update the stream text here, guys. Sorry, I know this is riveting streaming, but thank you for telling me this was busted. Alright, there's a new link. Hey, Skyrim. Alright, try that one. That should take you to my Discord. And it says that it never expires, so fuck Discord if it expires. That's how I feel about it. What is a Montreal cheese curd? I've never heard of that. It sounds disgusting. Is it good? Just the name curd, it doesn't sound very pleasant. Curd. Would you like some curds? No, 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 no. We did the giveaway yesterday. We're doing, we are building a game. It's not a board game, though. It's a role-playing game, like Dungeons & Dragons. It's Dungeons & Dragons with dicks. So dicks and dice. And there's a channel that's in the Discord, so if you want to add some rules to it, feel free. We came up with some great ideas earlier. And then eventually I'd like to stream dicks and dice. I know it's ridiculous, but I think you had to be here. I promise. It'll be great. It'll be great. Dicks and dice. Nothing inappropriate about the name. I don't even know what poutine is. Is that potatoes? What is that? You melt it in gravy, so, like, I'd imagine poutine is, like, a potato. I'm so confused by Canadian food. And, you know, just the way that you guys... Like, why is bagged milk a thing? I don't understand bagged milk either. It just confuses me. The way that Canadians live confuses me. My wife actually said, maybe we should move to Canada. I said, I can't live there. I don't understand anything about it. Not a single thing. Wait, poutine is French fries? Like fries? With gravy and cheese. Alright, that sounds pretty good, actually. Oh man, these fishing rods sell for a ton. I'm gonna go kill a bunch of those fisher guys. Yeah, well, I mean, look, we all gotta die at some point. You might as well be eating something delicious. You know? I've got priorities. I've got priorities. I haven't been eating a lot of good food recently because I've been trying to lose weight. And tomorrow I'm having a steak, which would be great, but I'm not really having any side items with it. I'm having, like, carrots, you know? That's not delicious. Nobody thinks of carrots as, like, the most amazing side item. And I'm gonna have salmon for lunch. Salmon for lunch, steak for dinner. That's my tomorrow plan. It actually sounds really good now that I'm thinking about it. I'm actually really looking forward to tomorrow. But tonight, nothing great. Nothing great tonight. What about you guys? What did you eat tonight for dinner? I do have a Show Your Life channel on my Discord. I love seeing food on there. Pager's posted a few things that she's eaten and cooked. You guys have fries with cheese curds and stuff. I'd love to see that. Chicago deep dish pizza sounds great. Poutine, I don't know if it's great or not, but I'd love to see a picture of it. Whatever you're eating, I'd love to have it. I'd like to live vicariously through you when it comes to dinner. Oh, Game Lounge, you need to get out more. That is disgusting. Chipotle is not good food. Not good food. I mean, I'd like to see your poutine. Whatever. Okay, that sounded wrong, Gala, but what I want to see the food that you're making for yourself. Otherwise, it's not, you know, sharing your life. So what I'd like is, Gala, you're off today, and tomorrow, because it's Canada Day, I'd really like for you to go make some poutine to show me. I know you probably won't do that, but I would love to see that. Indian chicken sounds great. I'd love to see that too. If it's really good, we'll ask for a recipe. Oh, jeez. Goblin Thug, here we go. Easy prey. He should die quickly. Do you have a picture of your poutine from last night? See, it just sounds dirty when I say it. It doesn't sound like food. Am I saying it right? Is it poutine? Poutine? I think you guys are messing with me now. That is how you say it. Okay. Because you know what it sounds like, right? I mean, there's an implication of... There's an implication. That you're talking about more than just, you know, a tasty meal. Yeah, everything in French is messed up. I took French in college, and I remember being confused as fuck every single day. But, yeah, it's exactly like poontang. That's exactly it. So it's like... I ate some fresh poutine last night. It was delicious. Ah, French people. Oh, is it? Man, that's even more confusing. I'm gonna wave to this guy. He's in my LS. Let's wave to him. I'd like some poontang. Hot poontang. Give me a lot of it. I just want it up here right on my lap. You can give me all the poontang you want. When he ordered a prostitute or when he ordered the poutine? Poutine. I'm lost now. I completely fucked it up. So when he ordered a prostitute, he would call it poontang. That's, I think, what you were ordering from the prostitute, right? I'd like a poontang from a prostitute to poutine. And then afterwards, we're going to eat some poutine. I just lost 6 viewers, just so you know. They just heard this conversation and they said, this guy's a fucking idiot. And they left. They just left. They were done with that. Oh, Game Lounge. No, Skyrim, I'm fucking around. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just joking. The antagonist and HIV positive. I mean, isn't it the HIV? I'm fairly certain that's the main bad guy in that one. The poutine. Pootie-tang. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore, but I do want to see the food. So in all seriousness, feel free to post some pictures of the food on Discord. If it looks good, I will ask for a recipe. I'm not joking about that. I mean, not that you know of. If he's under 18, ignore what I just said. I don't want to make minor jokes about, you know, people seeing prostitutes. But if he's over 18, you never know. He might have ordered one. It's the world's oldest profession. Never know. Alright, Goblin Fisher. We're going to try to get a fishing rod off this guy and get experience all at the same time. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. They keep interrupting me, which is a real pain in the ass. Bringing this back to Final Fantasy, which I have been streaming now for over 2 hours, and I think I've talked about it maybe for 5 minutes. So that's good. I feel really good that you guys are coming in and talking to me. Thank you for joining the channel. We have had a fun-filled night, haven't we? We have watched YouTube. We have created a new game. We have confused the French language completely. Hard stand. Please add that to the Discord channel, Game Lounge. I legitimately want that as part of the game. I usually only stream until about 10, but I started late tonight. I had a guy here giving me an AC replacement estimate, so I'm probably going to stream a little bit later than normal. So feel free to hang out for a little while if you can stay up. Oh wait, you're in Vancouver, you said. Oh shit. I don't have mana. I think I just fucked up again. Alright. Bomb toss. Is he gonna kill me? No. Alright. I might be okay. Goblin mail. Alright. That's not a fishing rod, but it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, I guess it's like 3 hours sooner for you guys, right? So it's like 6:50, almost 7. All right. Well, then we can go a little bit later. I get up pretty early. I get up around 6, so I can't go much later. But we'll go a little bit later. I feel bad cutting so short when you guys came for all of the entertainment that Final Fantasy XI can bring. You know, me dying over and over again, losing experience. Cheesesteaks are great. They're absolutely great. There's a competing idea on cheesesteaks here in the city. There's two big cheesesteak places, Geno's and Pat's, and there's a debate on which one is better. They're literally across the street from each other. Like, I'm talking like 100 yards. So I actually prefer Pat's better, but I like Geno's fries better. The reason I like Pat's better is the sandwich is not as greasy, but the French fries are not as good. So you have to go to both places if you want to get everything. But they have cheesesteaks everywhere. I mean, you can get them from, like, every pizza place sells cheesesteaks. But I had a cheesesteak down south once, and they made it completely wrong. So, this is disgusting, but cheesesteak is made with Cheez Whiz, like out of the can. Like, you get canned cheese if you're making it the right way. So they just have like this whole big bucket of Cheez Whiz that's melted that goes on your cheesesteak, and they just like take a big wooden spoon and take the cheese and just dab it on your cheesesteak. It's pretty gross, but the sandwich is delicious. But everybody has them. I mean, you can find a cheesesteak anywhere, and most of them are pretty good. But I went down south. Anyway, that was the whole story. You go down south, and they make them completely wrong. They made them with, like, peppers and, like, provolone, and, you know, the bread is a big deal. Like, all of the bread is sourced regionally here. And you just can't get the same type of bread down south. It's just not made the same way. So, yeah, cheesesteaks are great. We also have the Rocky steps in front of the museum. There's a big Rocky statue, so if you come in town, you can run up the same steps as Rocky did in the movie. Sylvester Stallone did. And there's a statue of Rocky in front of the museum. It's funny because tourists come in and they get a picture with a Sylvester Stallone statue, and they never once go in the museum. It's a real disappointment to the city. It's a beautiful city, though. There's a lot of history. Actually, if you've seen any of the M. Night Shyamalan movies, like Sixth Sense and The Village and The Happening, all of those were filmed locally. He's from here. M. Night Shyamalan lives like 30 minutes from my house. So you can go see where all of the locations were for his films, because he does all of it locally. And actually, the place where they filmed The Village is pretty close to me. It's about 30 minutes down the road. And it's wild, but all of the trees, they call it like the Devil's Road. But as you're like driving south down this road towards that like park area where you filmed the village, all of the trees like split off to the side away from the road. I'm sure there's a natural reason for that, like a natural phenomenon, but I don't know what it is. It's really creepy. But it's pretty cool. Man, all of those movies are local, so, or were filmed locally, so they're really neat to, you can go see the areas where they were all filmed. I still get chills when I watch The Sixth Sense. I love that movie. That was a fantastic movie. M. Night Shyamalan gets a lot of crap because not all of his movies are consistently good. But the ones that are good are fucking brilliant. The Happening was stupid. But that was actually filmed like... I was living in Philadelphia when that was filmed. It was filmed like a block from my house. So they go through this area called Rittenhouse Square, and we used to live like a block from there. So it's kind of cool to see that in the movie and see where they filmed everything. Alright, we are almost 900 experience out of 2400. It's going to take us a while to get to level 10. I may not finish that tonight. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I always forget to do this. Let's make the FPS 60 so it's not like we're playing this stupid old game. I always forget to log that add-on in. I don't know what an Italian beef is, man. What do you put on it? Is that like a New Jersey sandwich that's supposed to compete with a Philly cheesesteak? Because a lot of Italian food over here is pretty good too. It's not real Italian food, it's New Jersey Italian food, but it's still pretty good. Alright, Fisher down. Goblin helmet. I need to kill more of those. I need some more of those fishing rods. We need more water crystals too. If you guys haven't played Final Fantasy XI, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun game. It's old, it's almost 20 years old, but it's a fun game. I'm playing on a private server, which has a level 75 cap, so they took out some of the newer expansions for it. But it's really, really great. Steak, peppers, cheese, oil with bun dipped in gravy. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that because of the peppers. Give me onions over peppers any day of the week. What kind of oil is it? Is it like oil and vinegar, or is it like just greasy? And the gravy, I'm not a big fan of gravy on sandwich. I can take gravy on like a roast or on a turkey or with rice. I love gravy on rice. If you've never had gravy on rice, you're missing something the world should give to you. Take a bit of drippings from a roast and mix it in with flour and onions and a little bit of oil. Condense it into a gravy and then put it on some white rice. It is the fucking best thing you will ever have. It's not brown gravy? Alright. Maybe I'd be into that then. See, I can take or leave peppers, though. I don't have to have peppers. I know a lot of people are all in on peppers, and I get it. I get that they're like... People like that. They like the seasoning. I could make do without peppers. Alright, let's rest again. Resting again for the 18th time. Man, oh man, oh man. I love this game. I love everything about it, but... And the community's awesome. But playing as a magic user early on is so fucking painful. It's so slow. There's so many other games that do it better. At Chicago. Alright, I didn't know that. I've had a Chicago deep dish. I like food, so again, you eat it, post it on Discord, I will look at it and probably want it. I can't do hot peppers or sweet peppers. They just, I don't like them. We do grow them. We have some in our garden too, but I don't eat them. My wife does. Oh, come on. You're supposed to die there. Alright, there it goes. Alright, let's see if we can kill one more goblin before we have to rest. I'm at an awkward stage, too, because my mana is just too low without resting. I'm going to have to rest one more time. I don't want to risk it and die. Your experience is knocked down if you die, so it goes down by 10%, and I don't want to lose 2,400 experience. Or 240 experience. You know what I like that's spicy is hot wings. I'll eat hot wings. But I won't eat, like, Indian curry. To me, that, you know, that curry spice is just too much. It's too spicy for me. It's just a different kind of spice, and I can't handle it. Like with cumin. Or anything with ginger. Not a fan of. It's too much. I do like... I was trying to think of an Indian dish I like. I can't really think of one. I do like kebabs, though. Like, I'll have a lamb or a chicken kebab any day. But it's just... It's not the same. Yeah, exactly. Horseradish or wasabi is fine. But it's... I don't know what it is about cumin. I just don't enjoy it. Yeah, give me a lamb gyro any day of the week. Any day of the week I'll take that over a Indian meal. Like, chicken tikka masala? No chance. I know that's weird, too. I know I'm, like, not normal to not enjoy Indian food. My wife loves it. She could eat it all day, every day, for every meal. She actually started making her own naan bread at home. She makes samosas. She makes gulab jamun at home. So she's gotten pretty good at making Indian food. If the recipe called for 2 sticks of butter, that was probably a lot of food. What's the one that looks reddish that they grill up? I can't remember the name of it. No, not curry. Curry's, I mean, yeah, some of the curry's red, but it's not, it's like a grilled red. It's not the same. I'll try to look it up. I'm gonna die. I just said I didn't want to die, and I'm gonna die. Fuck, man. Look, I have 7 HP and I died. What is that bullshit? It's, what, my 5th death tonight, I think? I've lost so much experience. Alright, well, let's go back. Try it again. We'll try it one more time. I'm going to try to Google this while I'm walking here. Yeah, it's everything is butter chicken or chicken tikka masala when I like Google it, but it's not that. There's like a grilled red chicken. Tandoori chicken. Tandoori chicken's pretty good. I can do tandoori. There's only 15 experience points. I lost 240 experience. Dead, alright. Wow, that's crazy. I've never had kangaroo. And I haven't had python either. I have had alligator and ostrich, which are both great. I like both of those. Goat, lamb, all of that. Excuse me. Alright, first yawn of the night. I may actually have to stop pretty soon. Wow, 2 people have tried kangaroo. I'm shocked. You said it's gamey though. Is it kind of like deer? Does it taste like venison? Oh, we got to come up with at least 1 rule a day. I want to be able to play the Dixon Dice by, I don't know, let's say by August. I want to have a fully fleshed out game where we can play it. A very fleshy game. Yeah, it's like venison. I mean, that makes sense, right? They're both pretty muscular animals. And they both eat a lot of plants. Come on. There's like shit that can aggro me everywhere. These goblin thugs. Yeah, they eat plants, right? I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. But have you had the most delicate meat of all? Have you eaten a human? Don't eat humans. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Tried one last night. Oh, there you go. That's what I like to hear. Were you eating another person while you were watching my stream? Barbecued people? I swear to God, the FBI is going to be on my channel. At least I'll get more viewers. This dude had a cannibal in his stream. Check him out. That's how I'm going to advertise myself. The guy with a cannibal. You heard about that Briac guy? Yeah, he's a weirdo, man. I heard he had a cannibal on. What, he eats people? Yeah, totally. Briac eats people. That's how quickly it would turn into that. Local streamer found to not actually eat people. Well, he eats people. Yeah, it's so, you know, like when I read like The Walking Dead or you watch movies that have cannibals, that's one thing that kind of, I mean, it absolutely rubs me the wrong way. I shouldn't say kind of, it rubs me the wrong way. Hey, Always Further, how's it going? You know, eating people is not okay. I want to put a mark in the sand for my stream. I've made a lot of disturbing jokes tonight. Eating people is the one thing I'm going to put a limiter on. If you tell me you eat people, I'm going to report you. Jokes aside. I think that's where I have to draw the line. Yeah, but they eat people. They're people who eat people. And I just have to draw a line in the sand. Cannibals, that's it. That's the line. I can talk to people who have done bathtub meth, no problem. They're very kind if they're not on meth. And I can, you know, I can get behind a lot of stuff that I've made jokes about. But cannibalism is the one place I'm going to draw the line. Let me rest before I get killed again. Thank you, Always Further, for clarifying that you will not eat people. Thank you. I mean, you're saying that now, but what if you were on... God, why am I doing this? Why am I entertaining this? What if you're up on a mountain and it's just you two, and one of you is freezing to death? Would you eat the other person? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. But the point is, I think that's the place. I don't know that I could. I don't know that I could eat a person, even if I was, like, starving and dying. I don't know that I could do it. I mean, if I had to, I guess, but there's got to be something else. There's got to be another option before you get to eating a human being. I think. I hope there's another option. Eating trees is what gets you to The Happening, which is right back to the M. Night Shyamalan movie. If you haven't seen The Happening, watch it this weekend. It's a terrible movie. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that movie. The trees are punishing us. We have treated them poorly and they are retributing. Yeah, really go watch The Happening. It's such a shit movie. It's got Marky Mark. It's a really bad movie, but I really enjoyed it. I started the stream talking about Maximum Overdrive, so it seems like a fitting time to start talking about wrapping up the stream as I'm talking about The Happening as a movie. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do before you get to humans. There's only like literally one situation where there's no food or anything around for you to survive, which would be the exact example I gave. You're like on the Himalayas, but people hike up and down that every day. You'd see other people. Even that is a bad example. I just can't think of one justifiable reason to eat another person. I don't even want to know how it tastes. Like, some people are like, oh, but what does it taste like? Yeah, The Happening was an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I was talking about M. Night Shyamalan earlier. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I liked it, but it was bad. But so was, I was talking about Maximum Overdrive earlier with Emilio Estevez. That was also a bad movie, but I really enjoyed that one. I think you can like a movie even if it's not a great movie. You just have to go in knowing it's not a great movie. Like, I can't expect that all of M. Night Shyamalan's movies are The Sixth Sense. Because they're not. Why am I standing? I'm supposed to be resting, Mana. I love that line. That was a great line. I'm gonna watch Repo Man. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna watch it because it looked pretty interesting. Yep. Everything tastes like chicken because we live in a simulation. I don't know if we live in a simulation. That would be kind of cool to find out, though, wouldn't it? Imagine the implications of that. Like, oh, we live in a simulation. Do you know how fast people would be eating other people? If you found out you were in if you were in a simulation, people would turn on each other in like 5 seconds flat. They would turn on each other so fast. Oh, nothing matters because we're not real. People would go nuts. Samuel L. Jackson's in Repo Man? That was before Pulp Fiction then, right? Because there's no way he was acting with Emilio Estevez after Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah, the Japanese version of The Ring? Fuck that movie. I slept with the light on for like a week after watching the Ringu. That movie was terribly scary. All right. Come on, river crabs. Let's see you die. And we'll rest now, because I used all of my mana. Alright, we're almost back to the amount of experience I had before I died. No, I haven't seen that one either. Maybe it Always Further has. Seems like you guys are educated in movies, and I am not. I am not. I've seen that one. I've seen Freddy Got Fingered. That was a bad movie. It wasn't even a movie. It's just that asshole walking around doing stupid shit. And they filmed it and called it a movie. You know what I don't get is how guys like that get married to, like, super hot people. Like, he married Drew Barrymore for a while, right? Like, how does that guy pull Drew Barrymore? He's fucking insane. You know? I don't even remember his last name. It's Tom something, right? Fuck. Oh, shit. Always Further is now following. Thank you. I didn't realize the sound was turned up so much. That's really loud. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright. We are back up to 1,200 experience points. I am 50% of the way to level 10. Getting to level 10 is going to take another hour or two, which we're not doing tonight. So I am going to put a time limit on the stream. We are going to stay going until I say we stop. And that is how it will work. Yeah, we're up to 73 followers, which is cool. I put a goal of 100 to get us to August. We'll see if we get to 100 followers. That would be nice, right? So, Always Further, I don't just stream Final Fantasy XI, though I love it. I have been streaming all of my Steam games. So, if you're on the main, like, page of mine, without the video, down below is a link to a Google Sheet of all the games I've beaten with some links to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I count all of the deaths that I have for those games. I've beaten, I think, like 19 games on stream. But I just got back into Final Fantasy XI, and I've been playing the hell out of it for the last couple of days. So I'm going to do that all through this week, and then maybe get back into some of those Steam games. I started Fallout 3 and Final Fantasy 12, so those are going to be the next two I play on stream. But it's always fun to have new people to hang out with. Last night we did a giveaway for 69 followers, and it sounds gross when I say it, but we did that. And tonight we watched some YouTube videos. It was a lot of fun. Falling Down sounds familiar. I don't remember what it's about or who's in it, so I'm gonna say yes, but it doesn't sound like I remember it. Come on. Dead river crab. A decent challenge. Alright, we'll try one more of these. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm a big fan of National Lampoons too, and I also like Mel Brooks. I love Blazing Saddles. I think that was a great movie. Young Frankenstein was awesome. I was recently reading, and I don't know if it's true, but you know that scene with and well, maybe have you guys seen Blazing Saddles before I say this story? Because this is a big deal to me. All right, I need to know that you've seen Blazing Saddles. There's a scene though where Gene Wilder is talking about the common folk and saying, you know, the common folk, morons. Apparently that scene wasn't scripted in the movie, and the other actor just busts out laughing. He's not supposed to be laughing, it's supposed to be serious, but he couldn't hold it, and they kept that in the film. It's a great scene. That was, Blazing Saddles was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it's still on that, but I would highly recommend seeing that. It's great. Yeah, Gene Wilder's wonderful. Pager, welcome back to the chat. Did you get food? Did you make something to eat? Richard Pryor's great too. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna kill this goblin fisher now. I think I can. I saw an interview with Gene Wilder on Conan O'Brien, and it's on, the clip is on YouTube, but he was talking about his relationship with Richard Pryor, and he was saying, you know, on the screen, they totally clicked. They just got each other. They could make each other laugh. They did stuff that really worked and vibed together. They didn't hang out at all outside of work. And I think I kind of find that weird that, you know, Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor never like hung out or were friends outside of work, because they clicked so well on screen. You just kind of assume that they were friends in real life and outside of a job. Apparently not. Apparently it's not like they hated each other, they just didn't hang out. All right, 1320 out of 2400. We are not going to hit 10 tonight, I don't think. I don't think we're going to do that. That was my goal, though, so we're falling short. I blame myself. I mean, you guys distracted me a little bit, but I do blame you mostly. So we'll work on that for next time. Oh, man, Game Lounge. You are so... I have so much in common with you. So my grandpa, when I was little, used to show me Westerns. That's like all he'd put on the TV for us. But did you ever see The African Queen? Not a Clint Eastwood movie, but it was a pretty good movie. Kind of along the same lines. It's not a Western, but it's the same era as a lot of the Westerns. It's about this guy with a riverboat. If you like Westerns, you'd probably like that one. That was a good one. 2 Mules for Sister Sarah. I love that one. That was a good one too. Yeah, that's right. Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. It was a great movie. Good, Bad, and the Ugly was great. I'm partial to Tombstone just because of my age. Like, Tombstone came out when I was a kid. So I love Tombstone. You can't beat Val Kilmer's rendition of Doc Holliday either. He did such a fucking good job. See? Everybody loves Tombstone. It was so good. I was disappointed. About, what, a year after Tombstone came out, they released another film on Wyatt Earp. It was just called Wyatt Earp, I think. And it had Kevin Costner as Wyatt Earp. And he just did such a shit job acting in that compared to Kurt Russell. And I don't know. That's just my take on it. I thought he did a terrible job. And I think Kevin Costner's a great, absolutely great actor. And I don't think he did a good job as Wyatt Earp. Magnificent Seven, I talked about earlier. I like the original. The remake was okay, but I like the original. So you mentioned Tombstone. Everybody comes out of the woodwork to talk about it. Galapoodle's been AFK. She's like, I hate this channel. And then she's like, Tombstone? Fuck yeah! Nah, I'm just kidding. I saw you chatting a minute ago. But it is... Tombstone's a great movie. Tango and Cash was okay. There's just so many good movies. That's like a great era for movies. I think we're all a bit deprived right now. You know, because all the main movies that came out in the last year were like Disney movies and Marvel movies. And we haven't had anything, in my opinion, as fresh and awesome as some of the movies that came out of the 90s or the 80s or the 70s. I mean, just... And you know what I'm a real fan of? I love Buster Keaton movies. I love Buster Keaton. I love The General. The General is one of my all-time favorite movies. And that's on Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen Buster Keaton and The General, it's a silent film. It's fucking amazing. Go watch it right now. It's on Amazon. I don't need the viewership. Go watch Buster Keaton. Go watch The General right now. It's that good. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. You will get more out of Buster Keaton in The General than you ever will watching me. He was fucking awesome. The goblin thug must die. Thousand away. Ugh, 1,000 away with more goblins to kill. Alright, well guys, I think we're going to cut it off here. As much fun as I'm having talking to you guys, I have to work in a real job tomorrow. I can't just stream all day. So, I'm going to raid somebody. But before I do, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I've had a lot of fun. Tomorrow night, I will be streaming again. I have another AC guy coming to give me another estimate, so I may not start right at 7, but it should be right after that, as soon as the guy leaves. Hopefully I can get in pretty quickly. Let's see who's going right now. If you guys want randomized Legend of Zelda, or do you want Elder Scrolls Online? I'm gonna give you guys the choice. Any preference? Elder Scrolls Online or Legend of Zelda Randomizer? No? Okay. We're gonna raid Tweet. Tweet was in here earlier. Oh, Game Lounge said Zelda. Alright. I have never raided this guy, but I've watched him for a number of years. His name's Jay Coper. He does randomized Zelda, Legend of Zelda 1, and Link to the Past. He's done a little bit of Ocarina of Time. Be nice to him. He's great to watch. He's really skilled at Zelda, and the randomizers are really cool. If you don't like Zelda, you know, just say hi and be nice, but you know, don't antagonize him because he's a cool dude. Anyway, I'm gonna rate him now. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will talk to you tomorrow night. Getting raid. It's never immediate. I don't know. I try to like do my log off stick, and then it's too late. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Again.